Okay, everything's working. Previously in the GodBreaking, you guys made it through the seventh layer of hell, the seventh circle of hell, where you were confronted by the Duke Maladamini. This creature definitely, well, I mean, it was an interesting encounter. I put you to the test, but having passed through and defeated, past the labyrinth, the maze, and overcome Adis's old master Zogdras, you are granted passage to the realm below. Maladamini did offer you one warning as you left. What did she say?
If I remember right, it was something about him liking to play games. The guy down below.
That's right. Yeah. And you pass on downward. Deimos has had a previous encounter with Maladamini, and it did not go so well for him.
But this one did. Deimos has passed every test so far.
Passed all the tests, escaped unscathed, right?
Definitely, that's the story I'm going.
Just with the bit of extra iron, yeah.
Okay. Well, as you continue on your route downwards, passing through the bedrock of the realm of Maladamini, you find yourself on this descending platform for a while. It was a full 24 hours to get to Maladamini from the realm above, from Malabolgia. Now it's at least that long, as you descend further and further into the depths. You've gone through 7 circles, and now you are without a helmsman, no one to man the elevator. Time goes by. In fact, so much time goes by, you're not sure about the passage of it. Has it been hours? Has it been days? You're not sure. All around you is blackness. You don't even see walls. You don't even see stone. No amount of light that you try to shed, that you try to shine, even Elwyn's blazing divine fire, is swallowed up by the infinite expanse of darkness around you. You descend and descend. And before doubt enters your mind, before reality starts to grow hazy, you begin to feel you feel the change more than you see it. A change in the temperature. It gets warmer. And then more time goes by, more hours, and it gets warmer still. Do you guys say anything or do anything while you are descending?
We are currently, I guess, in a state of R&R over all of the previous levels of hell. And watching Deimos poop iron. But not anything else, because surprise!
Deimos, are you still trying to...
Yeah.
That's right. Deimos, are you still trying to pass the iron?
Deimos is the iron. I digested it.
Okay. Alright.
The iron passes him.
I am metal or something like that now. Renly, touch my arm. I'm flexing. It's hard as shit. I'm pretty sure I am actually harder than metal.
That you are, dear. That you are.
Alright.
Also, did I find any solution for Deimos' problem? In my rituals? Like, was there anything that I could, like, put together that would help?
Wait, does Deimos have more?
Oh.
Shit.
Renly, roll. Oh, this is not gonna be an easy check. I mean, this is a very specific thing you're trying to do. You're not sure that any of the great arch druids in the past have formulated a remedy for this particular
Okay.
what do you call it? For this particular malady. You're gonna have to roll a history check with disadvantage.
But with my foresight, that's straight, right?
You have foresight on? Okay, sure.
Fuck.
I'll give you it.
You know what?
Because I guided
You know what?
Oh, it's a 32.
You know what, Renly? It's not looking good.
Oh my god.
Not help her out.
Sure. How are you gonna help?
I will use wish to let her re-roll that.
Great. This
I'm
is
like
not
really
going well.
confused. What's she trying to figure out about Deimos?
I'll be like, hey, try again.
Oh, Deimos is
here's,
fucked.
here's your D4.
All
I don't even know what you're trying to figure out.
You'll know soon.
Okay.
I did what I could.
Alright. I say we go to the next realm. And
So
then
as
I'm gonna
time
beat
becomes
that challenge.
Irrelevant, or become something we're not quite sure of, there is a pending, I guess, urgent need at some point for Deimos to stop the building.
Stop what?
right. 1 second.
But like, in all seriousness, though, I totally forgot what the fuck's wrong with Deimos this time.
You don't know yet.
I just assume every time something bad happens to the party, Deimos gets it. So,
Focus on the iron.
Rinley hasn't
Oh.
revealed yet what happened.
oh, it's
She
'cause
was
I'm
the only one
shitting.
that noticed.
No, just focus on the iron. The iron will be is the great focus. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I'm down. I'll RP the shit out of that.
Deimos is normal. Look at me. In my stretchy pants.
All right. Finally, light begins to show from around the base of this descending platform. And you find yourself opening up onto this vast world, an open expanse, a wasteland with pockets of fire bursting out of the ground. And even though this is not the realm of molten fire, like this was the molten metal, it still feels hot. It might even be hotter. If there is a hell, this may be it. As you enter this world, sweltering, painful, just the conditions are horrendous, worse than any of the previous realms. You can feel it weighing on you, the pressure of the atmosphere, the temperature, the heat in the air sears at your skin. The dryness of the air saps all the moisture from your mouth, from your eyes, from your skin. It feels dry. You can feel coarseness all throughout your body. You descend, and finally the platform touches ground. As the platform itself touches ground, you can tell that this is the end of the line. The elevator descends no further.
Only if we had an elevator on Mount Celestine, things would have been way fucking.
It
This shit
really
is
would.
crazy.
Really, really,
Like,
really
we
would.
need to talk to the people over there because hell seems like they got their shit together. I look out and I squint my eyes with my eye muscles.
Mm-hmm.
Where is the dude who smiled at me that one time when I was getting Bevinzor?
You look around, trying to perceive any feature in this vast expanse. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Okay, I'm very
With disadvantage. With disadvantage because the dryness of the air saps away all the moisture from your eyes.
I don't want to ruin this for you, but instead of rolling at disadvantage, I'm gonna roll at disadvantage with guidance. Because I'm very good at it. I actually missed that shield I used to have, which gave me advantage on perception rolls. That was really good early game. I'm gonna get that shield back.
I also give you farsight.
Oh, so
Help
it's
you see
regular.
further.
Oh, farsight. Oh, I'm very good. And
Farsight.
oh, very nice. I am looking at my muscles. Oh shit,
If his
guys.
vision is 0, it multiplies it by 5.
Don't think you're gonna find him in your muscles, Deimos.
Okay, guys, hear me out on this one. Look at the gleam on my muscles. I completely forgot what I was even supposed to be looking at. All I know is I look really good with these muscles.
Deimos, are you wearing clothes?
I have stretchy pants.
Stretchy pants? Okay.
If diapers,
Yes.
yep.
I have like Nacho Libre stretchy pants.
Okay.
Wait a minute, you're wearing something other than just your whitey tidies with Elwyn in them?
I
What the hell
upgraded.
happened
I
to
have
you up
whitey
there?
tidies and stretchy pants. This happened like a while ago.
Mm. If you say so.
Yes. I just stick everyone in my whitey tidies that are in my stretchy pants.
All right. Well, Deimos sees, he gets too enamored by what's going on in his body. Actually, the lack of sheen, because all the moisture has dried off. Your skin is looking pretty ashy, and
What was drying your skin?
What did you say?
it's starting to crack.
The fuck?
You look pretty ashy. You're in desperate need of some Lubriderm. Do they have Lubriderm in Canada? Is that a brand name that you?
For my
Canada
tattoo.
doesn't even
I have a
have
lot of Lubriderm.
electricity yet. They have an invited flight.
Is there a Canadian version? Lubriderm A?
They have an advanced therapy version that is like pinker and larger.
Got it. Okay. Let's see. Someone else. So Deimos is caught up. He's useless. Is anyone else doing anything?
A quick question. What was the name of the chick from the last level?
Duke Maladamini.
I'll farsight myself and then look into the distance. I have my little sunglass thingy for protection against blinding light. I'm hoping that helps with some of that blazing heat or light.
Okay.
And that was the 7th level, right?
Yes, that was the 7th layer of hell. The 7th circle of hell. All right, Renly. You gaze out into the dark expanse, the deep and terrible expanse. And you do see something in the distance. A shape, a shadow, perhaps a mirage on the horizon. Maybe something nestled in the crack between some of these rock fixtures, these massive rock structures where fire burns out of the ground. And where fire boils out of the ground.
And I tell Deimos, rocket launch, there.
I'm already there.
Good.
I flex my calves and my glutes and shoot myself forward.
Deimos, roll a Constitution check.
I will roll that.
With disadvantage because you have no sheen.
I'll roll it at advantage because I'm really strong. Alright. Well, okay. But I'm going to do it with guidance.
He said a Constitution check.
Yeah.
Oh man, Deimos.
Okay.
You're very shiny.
Drop to 20.
Doesn't
All right.
matter. I start producing oil, and I am shiny again.
Okay, you shove. Wait. Are you jumping? Are you jumping, or are you carrying people with you? What are you doing?
It's the butt
I
rocket launch,
oh,
right?
for what?
Remember the
Uh,
one you
uh,
got from a certain
yeah, that only goes to moons.
really only moons?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yes.
so I flexed my glutes to shoot me forward, and I run really fast.
Okay. Um, about for you, a moderate distance of 30 miles later. You
It's
you you
it took me 4 seconds.
you realize you're experiencing something that feels a bit odd. Um, a deep cramp in your calf muscle.
What did you say?
A deep cramp, and it hurts. And all of a sudden, your leg starts
Oh
spasming a
yeah.
bit,
Oh,
and
that's great.
oh, it really hurts now.
Oh, this is awesome. This is a challenge that Tempest thinks that I can get through because he's my buddy. And with pain, there's gains. When you're cramping, your muscles be a working. All I know is hell is the greatest workout spot there is in everything. I'ma flex my way through it.
Okay.
Oh my
The
god,
rest of
Remus, you're stumbling there. What's going on?
I'm getting strong as hell.
Are you guys following him, or are you just watching Deimos run off?
Oh, I'm watching him. Telepathic bond.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Deimos, you continue on, and you see the thing. You manage to get closer to the thing that Renly saw, and now you can see it, even though your vision is shit.
With all this stupid shit going on, I
Mhm.
will give myself the what's the fuck called the enhanced ability for Constitution and shit, because I feel
Okay.
like this my way of, it's not actually a spell, it's just Deimos is really focusing on his muscles. So
Okay.
I'll put him myself as soon as I find that spell. But yes.
All right, so you're continuing to run. It's gonna take
Yes.
You have to roll another Constitution check because the cramp is starting to get worse. The cramp is really starting to hurt now.
Dude, that's crazy. The cramp.
You still have disadvantage. You always have disadvantage.
Nuh-uh. I have advantage with this one, so it's regular. Yeah. Guidance.
I don't know why I had advantage. I guess it'd be a
It's okay.
15 if it was
The 15 would be okay.
disadvantage.
The 15 would be okay.
Yeah, D4. Oh, that's
All right.
real.
You manage to continue. You manage to continue your run, and you see what the thing is now. It's a spectral creature, slightly larger than you, standing at a divide between two of these large rocks. Its left hand extended off in the distance, pointing another direction. It's like a sign. It doesn't move. It doesn't speak. It's completely motionless except for the wisping sway of the mirage effect around it. But its finger points off to the right.
Does it seem like it's sentient, like it's smart?
You're detecting no movement, no. You're detecting nothing from it.
Okay. I will pick up a large rock, place it in front of it. I will put a pamphlet on top of it, facing the specter, so he has to read it. And then I'll follow the direction he's pointing.
As you begin to move away, the creature inclines its head downwards to look at the rock.
He can't. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. I'll stick the pamphlet to his face.
The creature goes back to its immobile state.
Oh, that's crazy. So you just didn't want to look at my pamphlet. I throw a bunch of pamphlets around, so it's very inconvenient for him to look in ways where he doesn't see pamphlets.
All right. You it takes a while, but you artfully position them so no matter where it points its head, it's got to see one of your pamphlets.
I'm really good at this game. And then I go the direction he's
Oh wow. Okay, so this is a long trip. Okay, I will airboat us an airboat and just like sort of follow, hovering over the ground.
Okay.
Let's see here. You said it's super oppressive here.
Yeah, heat doesn't even begin. Like everything is like the moisture from your skin has evaporated. Your skin is quickly beginning to crack. It is this is the most oppressive place you've been in so far.
I want to
The
point
fire
out I should
elemental.
have resistance to this a
I'm
lot
gonna.
because usually have the fire god and thunder god of the sky in my my pants.
Yeah.
Just for,
This
just
is
for
it's a different kind of heat. It's a different kind of heat.
It's hotter than heroin. I mean, heat-wise, not looks.
Is it actually
It's crazy.
inflicting harm upon us?
It will be soon.
Alright, I'm gonna try turning it into Mirex just for shits and giggles and see
Yeah.
if that relieves the oppression a little.
The magma dragon. I think Mirix was a magma one,
No,
or she was fire. For the
she's
fire one.
fire one.
All right. You turn into a dragon of fire. Do I have a picture of her?
You do, but I can't load it for some reason.
I don't have it loaded. I must not have that module
It's-
loaded.
On my sheet that I have for it, it's titled Flame Dragon.
It wasn't this one, was it? No, that's
No.
two gave a picture. Well, anyway, let's say this is what you turned into because I don't have the picture. I don't have that module loaded.
It's like kind of close.
It's like Barney. Do they have Barney in Canada?
No.
Ca-
No.
Stop making fun of Canada.
No.
They don't got shit. They got what, maple syrup, I think, and hockey.
And mooses, I'm pretty sure.
I think so,
Oh,
but
yeah.
that's only because. Actually, by the way, does Canada have oil, like raw natural oil in the ground?
Yeah.
You guys need some freedom. We will free you from your oppressors of the dead
queen?
necromancer
The king.
queen.
The dead queen.
Ah,
Oh,
fuck it.
don't remind me.
Yeah, the hierarchy of whatever it is. You know what, Gail? For you, we'll give you some freedom.
Oh my god. No, thank you.
Oh,
Get
actually,
rid
I
of the
don't,
king and the queen. That's fine. But
I actually don't know which image, what the
You're welcome.
actual name for Mirex's
Screaming
image
Eagle.
was. Because you have the same image link name for Zarabor as well, so I think you had your own side picture for them.
I probably did. I just don't have that module loaded. Anyway, you guys so you turn into this fire dragon, and the fire the fiery essence that creates this dragon is also affected by the overwhelming heat. It's like the external heat is still oppressing your skin. It's affecting you as well. It's affecting the fire form.
Okay, well, I'll stay.
Renly, same with your fire elemental. It's a little bit helpful, but it is oppressive. It's burning your fire form.
I'm gonna just
I'm gonna-
do the airboat to help us like move without having to actually move, and yeah, let me see if I can start getting some ice in this area.
I'll actually switch back because I don't want to get my form knocked out if it's not in combat.
You guys are traveling as fast as you can. You're quickly trying to catch up with Deimos. Deimos is running as fast as he can, but when you catch up to him, he's hobbling. He's hobbling like old man with a limp
Wait.
hobble because
Fake
his
news.
calf hurts so much.
What are you talking about?
Come
It doesn't even hurt that bad. I'm pulling myself
can
with
you
my
jump?
arms. No, I don't even want to use my arms. I mean, shit. I'm pulling myself with my fingers. It's training.
I whispered
But
to
if you
Renly-
wanted sticking on the boat, I'd be okay. I'm
Yeah,
crawling up myself.
Renly, cast freedom of movement on him.
I already am free of because
I whispered it to her. You didn't hear that.
no, I can hear everything.
really
I'm
can't hear
Daredevil.
anything.
Say something.
As you guys, Renly, the boat itself is cracking and splintering. The heat is quickly drying out all the parts of the boat until the boards are barely holding together. But it manages to carry you guys for about 10 more minutes.
I'll cast
Along
it
the way,
again, and
okay,
then,
you're having to.
yeah, and then
You're
I'll
having-
also try.
you're having to fairly often refresh it.
Yeah, and I'm also gonna do some fireproofing on it
Okay.
to help with that because yikes, yikes, yikes. Okay.
Okay.
Oh
Do you
shit!
want to
This
find
is my
another
You
method of
buddy
guys
over
travel?
here. This is
you
Mr.
guys
Thief.
encounter two more wraiths pointing you in a direction. By the time it's all said and done, you've traveled a couple hundred miles. Renly, you're out of. It takes you all your spell slots of airboat. Oh, it's a ritual. Never mind.
Oh, it's a ritual. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So you're able to continue casting it.
Yes.
But
I'm
it's been a
also
long
ritual.
journey.
Yep.
This reminds you of the journey that you took when you were first on Elysium. On the you had a chariot back then, I think, and it took you a long time to travel across the surface of Elysium. This is very similar. You tell Elysium was the broadest plane in the heavens, the widest. This one kind of reminds you of Elysium.
Elwin, you know how I can wind walk? Do you have a method of travel like via heat wave? Because there's a lot of heat waves here.
No, really, that's dumb.
Well, do you have a faster method of transportation? Fire God!
I will send a message to Homie and be like, as entertaining as this is to just meander through this, wonderful landscape of yours, um, you know, our time's a little precious.
I have a feeling we're going around in a circle and we'll end up very close to where we began, and turns out he was right around there.
Right, he found him. He's right there.
You guys, as you pass the final wraith, you see the structure. It is, I mean, grand is too pale of a word. It is grand, but it is also horrible. It is majestic, but also terrifying. It's beautiful, but also garish. It's like a large portion of this plane was shaped and molded into a mountain that it has been converted into a castle. Right. A row of a dozen wraiths on each side of the road that lead up to the entrance to this massive structure. All point in the direction of the door. You float in that direction, and all around you, these wraith attendants move and shimmer and wisp around, silent. Only the occasional croaking gasp of sound. Everything burns and bubbles and boils. You noted that if you touch the ground, the only thing that's keeping you guys from being consumed by the fire is that you're not touching anything. You're floating. The air itself is a poor enough conductor of the heat. If you were to touch the ground, the rock or something, your skin would immediately burn off your body where you contacted anything. You're being directed into a chamber. As you pass through all these various passageways and halls and grand vestibules and stuff, all with their distinctly garish and dystopian like wasteland kind of feel, you finally pass into a massive throne room.
Right, we made it.
Is it any cooler in here?
Yes,
Probably not.
No,
but it is.
it is not.
He installed air conditioning because he's
Oh,
fancy.
thank God I have a magic carpet.
There, at the center of the throne room, not sitting on a chair or a throne, but off standing to the side, gazing out a large cutout in the wall, looking across his domain. You see the Lord of the Eighth Circle of Hell, the Duke of this realm, a being you've encountered once in the past.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
The creature turns its head towards you slightly. Its dark, pitch black eyes with no pupils. So you can discern a little bit of movement in its where its eyes are focusing. And it lets out a raspy sigh, and with it, the attendants and all the wraiths leave. They begin to file out. You also see shadows along the walls begin to recede, as you can tell that there are creatures in the shadows, that there are powers and beings all nestled within the crevices and cracks and darkness around the walls. Heat elements begin to disperse and leave. Beings embedded within the very heat of the air. They all begin to leave. And as they leave, the room does cool a little bit. But just a little bit.
Oh, yeah. I appreciate it, my man.
Mephistopheles turns to you fully and regards you for the first time face to face in a long time.
Yeah, what's up, buddy? It's me, Deimos. You remember me? I saw you at some point when I took my buddy Dragon away from you.
The creature opens his mouth. Invited you, have I? Welcome. For the time being, are you? Mephistopheles releases his hand from one of the creatures that has stayed by his side. You can tell that they're attached to him. That they're that they're like in some way the three beings circling him. The smaller, not like children. They don't look like a race. They just look like fragments of thought that are kind of attached to him. Kind of shaping. One has wooden like skin, one has fur like skin, one is just all of rock. He takes a few steps forward, and they still continue to orbit him. He says, "Welcome are you to this realm. But not anyone can here be. Worthy, you must show yourself. Touched by fate are you, or not?"
Yes, you're correct. I am not a Jedi yet, but I would love to learn how to use the Force.
He says, "Words of stupidity. Unworthy, perhaps. Daughter, test these ones. Cast them from my plane out."
No, I don't want to do that.
Mephistopheles recedes. There's no better word, but then he recedes. He rapidly floats backwards towards the wall, and around him the rocks begin to crack and crumble and fall out from the wall. And as they do, they form a throne, and he sits in it. The three beings orbiting him, still kind of nestled in their own nooks in this massive rock. And then on the ground around you, you see shadows begin to coalesce.
If he wants us to leave, can we just go to the next level? And I point downwards.
I'm just bowing this whole time in proper respect.
He says, "Test. You must pass." And emerging from the ground, and you can see the heat bubbling up around on the floor, flame mixed with shadow. As emerging from the ground is this creature.
A lot of skeletal bling on your necklace. Wow. Still, so many.
Oh, what's up, lady?
Okay.
My name is Deimos.
All right.
How much is her value to you, my lord?
He laughs. He says, "Value beyond value. Cast you out, shall she?"
If she raises her hand to me, so shall her existence end.
He says, "So it must be."
Very well.
Zariel steps forward, and she attacks.
No, hey, there we go. Shh. Let's talk about this.
Roll
I
initiative.
need you to put a shirt on because she's stealing my look.
Holy shit, Ren.
Am I still frightened?
Should have come.
No, you're not frightened. Let's take that off. I'll take that off. You guys have any effects that need to go away?
No, I just put my normal death points back. Those are all the same. Oh, never mind, they're already in. I just gotta take the spells off.
Hey, Midas, as a reminder,
Yo.
I forget, where did I get the Death Ward necklace from?
Death Ward?
Yeah.
First,
I got a necklace from somebody that gives me Death Ward once a day.
oh, that was a while ago. I don't remember where it came from, dude.
I don't either.
All right.
It has been that long, at least a year, I think.
I think you got the death ward thing from, which place was it? Oh, fuck. I'm actually having a hard time remembering, but I remember you asked for something like that. And yeah.
Was it something you asked for? You might have asked for something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
I
something you
asked.
asked for.
Yeah, I just don't remember which. There's been so many
I
instances.
think it was in
where-
the second level of heaven, but I'm most likely
Oh, okay.
wrong.
That does sound pretty close. All right. Yeah. You guys roll initiative. Zariel, the archdevil, daughter of Mephistopheles, advances forward, and as she does, Renly, you in a burst of dexterity, you manage to react first. What do you do?
I call out to her. So, what exactly is the test? Anybody? Would you all explain?
Killer.
She looks at you, and she just hold on. Let me see if this works. 1 second. Check. Check. Die. Okay.
What's up, Euphemia?
That would be the nightmare.
I'm giving. Oh, I have inspiration. I think I gave it to myself last session. I'm keeping it. 'cause that
She
was
says,
funny.
she turns to you, she says, "No test. No test. Just die.
Oh, okay. Great. Oh, fuck. Not this again. I am going to attempt to heal stone her because I haven't thought of anything yet. So, I'm
Okay.
going to do that for now. Huh. I dropped the one.
You hit her.
Damage, and I'm going to hope against God.
Wait,
That-
is Hailstorm a cantrip?
Yeah.
Oh
It,
shit!
I
I
got
need to
I got
upgrade my cantrips.
my tier 4 upped my damage finally. So
Oh,
yay!
oh, legit.
Yeah. So tier 4. We will then throw planets.
She looks at you as the effect the stun effect begins to wrap around her, and then she one of the skulls on her necklace blinks, closes its eyes, and the stun effect fades. She just shakes it off.
Oh, those skulls are nice. We should get them off her.
How many skulls does she have? It looks
A
like.
a butt ton.
On her turn, she begins to very gracefully. And remember, oh wait, let's see. By the way, everything you guys do here is with disadvantage. Just so you know,
Right.
in this realm,
You're seeing some weird stuff there.
everything you do in this realm is with disadvantage.
I didn't like that what you said.
Very gracefully. She dances around and she spins, and she's gonna place. Let's see. She reaches out, Deimos.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let me double check this. Oh no, I was thinking about a different character sheet that I had. Okay, yeah, no, she doesn't grapple or anything like that. She reaches out her hand, and right here, at the epicenter of this circle, at the center of this circle, the flame from the ground bursts forward, and one of these flame eruptions that you saw all over the plane forms here, but concentrated. It emerges from the ground with a speed that you guys can't even begin to describe. And it blasts out with a cacophonous sound, an explosion that tears through everything around it. Okay, all of you make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage.
Can I negate the disadvantage since I'm not on the ground?
No.
I think I just automatically fail. That's like my second worst stat to roll saves for. That's not too bad.
Okay, you all fail. Okay. This is 1, 2, 3. That's fire damage. This is force damage. As you all get blasted back to different ends of the room.
I have a
I'd like to
question.
resist
Oh.
half the fire. Um, with my elemental resistances.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yep.
So, since the spell Shield works against magic missiles, which are force damage, could I use Shield to mitigate some of the force damage? Not prevent it, but mitigate it, kind of like having fire resistance?
No.
Okay.
Not here.
Okay, so that's 8. Does our fire resistance work against this fire damage?
Yes. And then she does another dance. She spins a bit, and two shadows of her form around.
Well,
Okay, that's her turn. Adis, you're up.
Mhm. This bitch is gonna be annoying. Alright, which one of us is the most important not to go down? Probably Deimos the Pound Towner. Deimos. It's
I'd
time
probably
for
say
you.
Elwyn, because he does the most damage.
He is a fire god.
Yeah, he'll be fine. Alright. Uh, yep. Midas, given my stint in hell, besides, the normal fire, force, maybe some radiant, is there a fourth damage that's pretty common amongst devilkin that I would know about?
Roll. Let me think here. Would you know this? History check real quick.
Okay. Under duress, so disadvantage.
4. That's a decent number. Yeah. Psychic.
How do you spell that?
Psychic. Psychic.
Psy. Say that one more time.
Psychic.
Because it's got to be spelled absolutely perfect, or the thingy won't work. All right, Deimos, I grant unto you my divine protection,
hey,
and I will also cast haste on Elwyn as soon as I find my third level spells again. There it is. Because Elwyn goes apeshit when he has haste with his firebolts. Alright, so that's my turn. I'll
Okay.
actually move over here into this corner. So,
All right.
Deimos, you're immune to
Elwyn, your
Radiant,
turn.
Psychic, Force, Fire. You have resistance to all damage, and you're immune to Charm, Frighten, Grapple, Incapacitate, Petrify, Poison, Restraint, and Stun.
I'm just gonna power up.
Okay.
You have
You're
haste,
casting
so
all your
you're-
self buffs.
Mm-hmm. And while I put them on, I'll pass my turn.
You have haste. You want to do anything?
Yeah, you have haste,
Deimos.
so you have an extra action, Ellen. Or attack, I should say.
I'm using the haste to power up.
Oh, gotcha.
Deimos is gonna reach his first year of being real good at being Deimos. I'm gonna walk over to this lady over here. And then, I'm gonna do the most dastardly thing anyone's ever seen. I'm gonna grab number 3 and number 2, and I'm gonna try to shove them back inside of number 1.
You're trying to grab them.
Yes.
Roll athletics. Disadvantage.
I guess regular then?
Yeah.
Yeah. I dropped a 13, so it's a 97.
They are their dexterity. Against their dexterity check. The one you reach for dances out of your way, evading very narrowly, evading your grip.
That's super cool. I'm gonna grab the other one.
Okay, roll it.
Shit.
I'm gonna click disadvantage for it because
Yeah, roll again.
because
Click.
I have my whatever shit. There we go.
Okay, this one you're able to grab.
I grab it, and I shove it inside of number 1.
Okay, you move towards number 1. You try to push it towards number 1. She's very fast.
No, I'm
Alright.
gonna use her. I'm gonna take your face suppository.
You trying to grab her?
What's your entry point, Famous?
Her mouth.
Where'd it come out of?
Oh, it just split out from her. We'll call it from her hips.
I'm gonna throw
There's
it back
smaller
in her
versions of her.
hips.
All right.
Everybody has advantage on attacks, checks, and saving throws.
Sweet.
Okay.
Thank you, thank you.
Yes. So I'm gonna start shoving her down the devil's face.
Okay.
I'm gonna shove it back in. Yes. That's what I'm doing.
All right. You move in her direction. Now this is a speed thing. She's extremely fast.
I actually think this lady's okay because her speed is matching up with my strength. And I feel like it should be super cool. But strength is better than speed.
All right. So you're reaching for her. You're trying to shove the little one into her face.
Yeah, yes.
All right. Roll it with disadvantage. So this is the big one. This is the main body.
With his additional attack thingy, do I get double advantage? So just regular, right?
Yeah, just regular.
It's everything cancels out now.
Everything cancels. You roll regular. She's rolling.
Right.
She's rolling. That's her dex.
That crazy bitch.
The main
She's
body.
Good. But
Okay.
I will spark this bitch with a 3. Yes, so times 3.
Okay. With that motion, you can tell she's faster than you are, way faster, and she would have slipped by. But in that moment, you activate one of your awakened abilities, and you see not where she's gonna be, but where she intends to be, and you go there.
Yee.
And in that moment, you make contact, the small one into the large one, and you press, and it's a violent shove. Go ahead and roll. Give me. Let's see here. All right, I'll let you try this. Go ahead and
So
give
if it makes
me.
it any better, I'll use all of technically that boon. I have a whole other round of attacks. I'll forgo all those extra attacks, just if it makes it better.
How many attacks do you have? How many attacks do you have?
Right now, only 3. So this is
Okay.
that, and then
Roll
plus
all
more
three.
attacks.
Roll all 3 attacks, just like normal unarmed attacks. Just no damage. Just roll attacks. I'm gonna see if you hit.
That's
Yeah, they hit. All right. With all 3 hits, I'll let you use the rest of your action. You actually manage to press the smaller one into her, right? And they actually begin to reabsorb into her. So the smaller one, this number 1, is going to, or number 2, reabsorbs into the larger body.
I say, hey, my name is Demos. It is nice to meet you. I think you dropped something. But that's my turn. How are you doing?
She gazes into you, and Deimos, you see a bit of, not reluctance. Reluctance is definitely the wrong word, right? Maybe even a small hint of appreciation for what you just managed to accomplish, the physical feat you just managed to accomplish, swirling in an ocean of hate and disregard for you. Renly, what do you do?
I'm going to rush over to her, yelling, "Not my son!" Because not my son. Don't do that to my son. And I'm going to get over there, and I'm going to try and hit. So let's see if this even connects. I have not boosted any of my wild shapes, so yeah. I'm doing my Rage of the Fae as a bonus action. I am also going to spark that because I knew it would most likely not hit.
Okay, it hits.
Yay! Okay, and I'm going to do all of the damage that came to me over the past round, doubled. Here we are, that's force damage. Is she immune to force?
Nope.
Alrighty, and I am also going to use my boon of Biffin for that extra extra damage. So that's an extra 110. Wait, no, that's. Oh, that doubled it. Okay, yeah. And I'm also doing my Boon of Tiamat. So that's going to. And so that, since it went over the 2000. So yeah, I can do this, yeah. And hopefully she's not immune to all of these. Rainbow Bear! And
Okay.
that's it. And I go to my son and try to lift him onto my shoulders.
A massive blast as the chromatic heads of Tiamat come blazing out of you, and all the damage that you've absorbed comes out in feral rage. She's checked by your ferocity, and you swipe a huge slash across her torso. She screams as the wound opens up, bleeding dark black blood. Fire follows the blood and cauterizes the wound. But you can tell she was definitely shaken by that impact.
Alrighty. And that's about it for me. Done. Wait, no, I have 2 attacks. Hold on. Miss? Yep. And then my claws. And miss. Okay, done. I am used.
Okay. All right. Her echo rushes Deimos this way and is going to swing. Let's see here.
Oh, I will sentinel attack that creature for attacking my son. I swipe at it with my claws, that'll miss. Oh.
All right.
Yeah, no, I missed. Yeah.
Deimos, what's
Deimos.
your armor class?
Oops.
Deimos, what's your armor class?
Where is Deimos? Deimos' armor is 36.
Okay, yeah, my shield won't help him with that. It's a bit high.
Sorry about that. I was taking a piss.
You got
The little chick has slapped you on the ass.
The small one swings out at you with her Hellfire shriek.
It's actually 38 right now.
Yeah, my name is Deimos. I'm really good at stuff.
Okay. And then she's going to. Oh. With that slap, since she hit you. Deimos, you can feel the effect of the slap kind of pass over you.
Oh no.
Let's see. What? That's all this thing does? It's a stupid spell.
There it is. It was
I
my
did not
plan.
expect that.
It was my plan all along.
Well, she is just a
I'm looking
shadow.
at the spell. Yeah. All right, Deimos. I mean, she casts Phantasmal Killer on you, and since she hit you, it takes effect. But basically, you're just frightened.
He's immune to that, so.
Is he immune to frightened?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she cast a spell, though?
Mhm.
I'll just straight up fucking counterspell that bullshit. I haven't got a counterspell spell in ages.
All right.
I'll straight up say, fuck you, bitch.
All right. I mean, you probably have to roll for it. It's a 9th level cast, but I'm sure you'll get it.
Yeah. I automatically counterspell up to level 37 spells.
Oh, I forgot the plus 37.
Or actually, it'd be 38, but yeah, I'll counterspell that spell. Yay!
Okay.
It's been years since I got to counterspell a fucking spell.
All right. That's the little one.
I'm very confused on what happened.
She tried to fuck with your brain, Deimos, and I stopped her.
Oh. Did you counterspell something I was immune to?
Well, it does damage too,
Oh,
even if you don't get frightened.
I appreciate it. I don't even know what's going on.
She tried to get in your
All right.
head. You know, it's kind of funny, Midas, because I was thinking about casting that spell on them to see if they can take psychic damage.
The other one, the main body, turns towards you, Deimos and Renly, and she steps back and unleashes a torrent, a conal. Let's
She
see, where's
steps
this?
back.
Cone is
Can
this?
Demos grapple her? Or like hit her?
Did you go out of my engagement range?
It seems like it.
What's your range? Are you 5
Like-
foot or 10 foot range?
5 feet.
You can try to
You guys
grapple her.
underestimate of how bad Deimos is.
Go ahead. Are you trying to grab her?
Yes, that's my grab attack. Go, grab a master.
That's disadvantage.
I have advantage. Stick my dick, bitch.
You gotta beat.
I don't even.
No, you gotta roll
Nope,
disadvantage. You gotta roll disadvantage.
I'm using my inspiration to make it an advantage.
All right,
No,
yeah,
it's
roll again.
just a. It's
I don't
just
think
a
I don't think you had
straight
inspiration.
Shh, I
Deimos.
gave it to myself. Don't take this from me.
Deimos, your skill checks are just straight rolls because of Elwyn's power up.
I already have advantage. I have double advantage.
I think if you have double advantage, you should be able to keep the. They should cancel. You should cancel out one.
maybe
advantage.
maybe in 5.5 ETH it'll be like that. But
We're fighting.
according to
crazy.
5e.
According to 5e, it doesn't make sense anymore.
I've always thought it should work that way because in 3.5, the quote unquote disadvantage was like a -5 to your attack roll, which you could overcome with some other ability that gave you a bonus to your attack roll. I don't like the way they do the advantage disadvantage. If you have any disadvantage at all, you can have 15 things giving you advantage, but they're all negated by one disadvantage.
She's gonna unleash her Death Symphony
That sounds
on both
not
of you guys.
cool. So
What
I'm
is
gonna
that?
step over here. So I stepped over here.
Waves and waves of cutting air go slashing and tearing into the both of you, into the two of you.
Oh shit. So they're like melee attacks almost, right?
Not quite.
They're not. So she's not. Oh,
No, you take the damage.
oh damn.
What's the
alright, that
total?
was- yeah, what's the total? I
Oh
need
my
to.
god.
I need to. math this
248.
bitch out.
Okay, I'm doing the math. Okay.
5, 6.
If
You got it?
drag out of
5,
the
7,
chat
2.
on your token, it'll do 'em.
Yeah, I got it.
It won't do it that way.
Okay.
1612.
All right. 16, 12 on both of you guys.
All right, I will.
That's her turn.
Ow.
Unlucky today. I'll get back a third level spell. What to do? What to do? Elwyn's powering up. Those two are fisticuffs. The main body's the one that did this air blast thing, right?
Yeah.
Well, since it's a shadow, I'm going to attempt to banish them both.
You've
Just
got a
for fun.
save?
Yep, it's a save. It's a really
Jeez,
nasty
the
one. Give me just a
legendary
second.
resistance of
Maybe, but at least it'll get rid of them.
Or worse, one of the skulls will close its eyes.
EC 57 charisma save.
Yeah. Another one of the skulls closes its eyes on both of them.
On both of them? Okay, cool.
Yep.
That skull's gone.
Okay.
I'll move over here. And that'll be my turn.
her legendary action, she steps, and she's in front of you, Adis.
Okay. Is that it?
Swings at you. Yep, that's a 40 to hit.
What's my armor class? Oh, that's so close to being able to stop that. Pity. Nope, that hits.
No. Hold on.
No?
No.
Holy fuck.
I'm gonna use my reaction to cast Pepin's motherfucker wizard armor on Adis. That'll give you 8 more AC. I don't know if you can bump that up with your shield.
Yeah, then
And
I
that'll
can.
miss.
Yeah, then my shield would
The shield effects stack? In
if-
five, maybe in 5.5e.
I think they do.
Mage armor.
They're
No,
different
hold on.
spells.
Maybe-
Stack.
Mage armor.
Maybe in
and
5.5e.
shield. Mage armor. And
It's like
shield actually do.
It's like
stack.
It's like does temporary hit points stack?
No, the actual spell mage armor and the spell shield actually do stack in 5.
Oh no, never mind. This isn't the one I was thinking about. No. Yeah, it's not.
Oh, so no
Sorry.
plus 8.
No. Sorry,
Uh,
Adis.
Oh, I'm down then.
Holy fuck.
Okay.
Well, actually, I'm at 1.
Or hold on.
It triggers my death ward.
That was her legendary
No, it's a
action.
bonus
All right.
action. No.
Elwyn, your turn. Elwyn, you're up.
Well, I guess for my hasted action, I'm gonna come over here, and I'm gonna touch Adis in his no spot, and I'm gonna touch Zariel in her no spot, and I'm going to do my blood.
You're gonna roll an
and-
attack action. You're rolling an attack action to touch her.
She's very bad.
She has to roll.
Deimos
a saving
couldn't.
throw.
Deimos couldn't touch her.
I did touch her. I shoved her back inside herself. It's almost like
Deimos had to spark a move to touch her.
It's a Constitution saving throw for her.
For her. All right.
Mhm.
Con save makes it. Her saves are not so great.
Okay, so I am going to transfer 3,715 hit points from her to Adis.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
21.
So that's a level 4. And here's the spell if you want to read it.
I got it. Cool.
So that was my hasted action. For my main action, I am going to cast Firebolts, and then for my bonus action, I am going to quicken more Firebolts. So 6 Firebolts. Do you want me to target her, or do you just want
You can
me to
you can target her.
decide?
Good.
Those are shitty ass rolls,
You got a crit.
but I do get a crit. Okay, so the only one that hit is the crit. What is it, shift or control?
Shift.
You took the uncon off me, minus.
And that's times 10.
7,600 out. Oh,
7,000. Okay. Got it.
And I'll flip her off.
Okay. At the end of your turn, her legendary the legendary action, the small one, is going to reach forward towards Deimos.
no, stop it.
Okay, Deimos. Here's her
Oh no, don't
Gra-
roll a 1.
grapple check against you.
Grapple check. I love these things.
I'm I mean, does he auto-fail it because he loves being grappled?
I'm a grapple the shit out of her.
She reaches out, grabs him. Oh, never mind. He's
Disadvantage. You got to roll disadvantage.
Oh, I keep forgetting. Okay, I
It's
keep
just
trying
straight.
to. I keep clicking it straight. Yeah. All right. There we go. My
Okay.
name is Deimos. I'm really good at grabbing. I pick
That
her
that
up.
protection of mine is really
in
helping
my-
you, Deimos.
It is.
No, I picked her up.
All right,
You're
Ray.
muted being
Elwin, your
grappled.
turn. Or Deimos, your turn.
All right. So she grappled me. So instead, I grappled her.
Hey,
So she's
Midas.
already grappled. Now,
Yeah.
Could we say that the effect of my spell I put on him, since it gives him immunity to grapple, could we say he's got his oily sheen back temporarily?
Very temporarily, like for this turn.
all right. Deimos goes even better Deimos mode. And
You're oiled up.
he is glistening. This lady who he already has grappled, he's going to run over here while carrying her. And he's doing this thing called Michael Jordan Grab Slam Dunk. Yeah, I'm
All
a
right.
slam dunker.
Roll a
right
grapple
back
check.
into her area.
All right, roll athletics check.
Okay. If you really want me to, I will.
Disadvantage, don't forget.
You're saying weird things. Except
Wow, that's high.
I will have guidance on myself. Yes, I will have guidance on myself. And I'm probably gonna spark this with a D3.
Ooh.
Oh, guidance. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, let's go, Deimos times
Yes!
2. Deimos, there's things you're good at, and it's called shoving. I'm a doctor. I'm a cleric. I'm healing.
All right, so you're smashing this one into her also.
Yes,
All right, 3 attack rolls.
I have 4 now. Because I'm super Deimos.
Well, it takes 3.
Well, okay. I will do that then, yes.
Alright, so these are all gonna be regular, because even though I have a double advantage, but it's still negative, right?
Yeah.
That's stupid. I don't even like that.
Okay, they all hit.
Oh, very good. I shove her inside.
All right.
Very good.
Okay, little one goes away.
And then, with the extra actions I get because I grappled, I am going to.
Wait, you didn't grapple her. She grappled you, right?
She didn't. So I have a bonus action. And my bonus action.
That's right,
will
that's
be
right, you do.
activating my shield because it's shiny, and I'm trying to show off in front of her and strut my stuff.
The bubble?
No, the healy part. I'm a cleric,
Oh, okay, the healy part.
and
Okay.
I'm sticking to that story. And everyone asked, I'm actually a cleric.
Do you remember how to use that thing?
Yes, I'm definitely a cleric. You're
Okay.
saying things.
All right, so at the end of your turn, you roll that thing. How many turns does it last? 10 turns or something?
It lasts 5 turns.
5 turns?
Here's my d20. So 4. Okay. At my main page, I will keep track, but I'll go.
All right. End of your turn, legendary action. She is going to. Dance this direction.
So she triggers an attack of opportunity.
Yep.
Unless she's immune to that. And since I have Warcaster, I can cast a spell. And
Go for it.
I'm going to banish her again.
She closes another set of eyes.
Okay. That's another one gone. How many more does she have left? Can we tell? Or
How many does she have? I think she has 6. She has 6 total, so 3 left.
Oh, I grappled her. Ah, shit, I didn't click disadvantage. God
Disadvantage.
damn it. Oh, man, damn you, 20.
Oh, that's brutal.
Oh, that's the wrong one. Ignore that one. That was athletics sword. Here's regular. Oh, shit, she's gonna get away.
Elwin, your reaction, you have one?
yeah, you get an attack of opportunity too, Ellen.
But it's got to be melee, doesn't it?
No.
Unless you have Warcaster.
Oh, he has Warcaster?
No, my staff lets me do spells.
Wait.
I'll just hit it with some firebolts.
Oh, Midas, since someone brought up Jedi earlier in the conversation with Mephistopheles, did you guys know that it's actually canon that Star Wars exists in the D&D universe? Because there's a character in a book who, when he was traveling the plains, met Yoda and talked to him.
That's times 10.
Okay. That's pretty crazy. 5,070. Okay. So she steps away. She's gonna cast her Death Symphony on all three of you.
I will legendary resist.
Is it a spell? Can they counter spell?
Oh, there's no save or anything? Okay.
No,
That's
it's just waves of damage that hit. 1, 2. Let's see here. What's going on here? Partially resisted. 3, 4,
Oh, ouch.
5.
That's painful.
Okay. All right. Renly's turn. Back to the top.
I'm going to, like roar in rage because, oh my god, Deimos, no! And I'm going to charge up and I'm going to take a swipe that I will then, I'm going to spark.
Okay.
If it's not a 20. Oh, fuck. Okay, yeah. Okay, does that hit?
Yes.
Oh, okay, thank God. That's my Rage of the Faith, so that's the damage I've taken over the past turn, so doubled, here we go. As force. And I'm going to step back, I'm going to drop my wild shape, be back as friendly, where's my icon, but then I'm going to use my Crown of Divine Nature Light, and I'm going to have the earth around her sink into a sinkhole and then bury her alive. So if she's trying to move, I'm burying everything that she's walking on down, like it's sinkhole style drop.
So, just so you guys remember, I've been letting you guys use these crowns partially here, but they're distinctly worded that it's divine or mortal. So they actually don't work too well in divine or natural. They don't really work too well in hell, because this is not a divine or natural land.
Okay, so no bits of earth in here.
In his throne room, maybe outside, I would have let it happen, but in his throne room.
Yeah, this is the throne room. Yeah.
And even outside, he probably created it, so it's not really natural.
Like, is there earth anywhere within a mile that I can pull?
Within a mile, no.
No earth within a mile. Alrighty. And hold on. So there's definitely no water. Wait. Does she have water in her? Like, does she have blood? Can I blood bend her?
You've seen a little bit of blood when you slashed her. There's no blood. It's darkness and fire inside her.
Ugh. Fine. Yeah, so that won't work. Time to switch over to a moon site, and that's it.
Oh, hey guys, real quick, I just noticed something in Fantasy Grounds that's new, because we do this. If you right-click on the D6, there's a little option that looks like a cube with question marks on it. If you click on it, it's got a D2 and a D3 in it.
Oh, there's a D3 there. Yeah, that's new.
Oh, yay! Oh,
Been there for years.
There's a D0.
That's what I use.
really? Oh,
There's a D0. What the hell?
Interesting,
It only rolls 0?
I guess.
That's hilarious.
what is the purpose of that?
I don't know.
Don't ask questions.
This is what
That's
you
what-
roll, and then
Oh.
the DM rolls a 0 for you. And it's like, you got to 0.
Oh, I bet you I know what it could be for. If you wanted to create a die roll that the second number was always a 0. Like if you combined it with a D2 and a D0. Maybe.
Oh,
Wouldn't you just roll a
you
d20?
just multiply everything by 10. All right. Oh man, her turn. Okay. All right, she's done playing around. Rushes in. Elwyn. Ooh, misses first attack. Oh yeah, your AC is really high. She swings and misses twice. Um, that's gonna be her attack action. She'll cast her violent explosion again.
Whoa, crazy.
I'll counterspell it.
Yay. Do it.
Yes, counters.
Counterspell. Suck a dick. Archdevil.
This one's gonna be really hard for you to counterspell. I'm just gonna say.
I will give him guidance as a free action.
Roll your it's an intelligence check, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, roll your intelligence check. No.
I'll spark it.
Here's a D4.
I
Still
was
no.
gonna say I'll spark it. Whether you I tried to say it before you could answer. Is that cool?
Yeah.
I was gonna use a D3.
Okay, that prevents it. Okay, it's your turn.
Give me 2 seconds here. I'm prepping a spell. Deimos, I am sorry if this brings back uncomfortable memories. I am sorry, Renly, to remind you of this travesty you once committed. But I will cast a spell, and black octopus tentacles will rise up from the ground and attempt to grapple her. And I will
I'm
use
thinking of Chris Pine in the movie now.
and
Wrapped in the tentacles.
I will use my legacy add-on to increase
same
the
color.
DC by 50%, which will raise the DC for the save on Renly's black tentacles to a whopping. Let's see here. The DC will be.
What level are you casting the spell at?
Let's go for broke, and I'll cast it at 8th. Or no, 7th. We'll do 7th.
7th level spell. She counterspells you.
I counterspell
Oh
her
my
counterspell.
Oh, shit. Oh.
I counterspell her counterspell.
I thought they said you can't do that.
I can because you gave me the ability to concentrate on 2 spells at one time.
Oh,
Yeah, that's fine.
I will say
You
that.
empowered him, Idis.
that's fine. All right, here it goes.
So the DC for the spell is. Hold on. Gotta do math here. Math's hard. Uh, 85. Dexterity save.
She'll resist it. She'll close another eye.
Okay, and then I'll banish her as well on top of it.
Okay.
That one I have to use a 5th level spell slot for. Oh, and I forgot to roll my 6 and started. Okay, not having very good luck with that. Well, that's unfortunate. Those skulls ain't gonna last you forever, little lady.
She has one set of eyes left open.
And I will step up to her because I'm hoping she'll step away. And that'll be my turn.
Okay.
Oh, actually, no, I won't step up to her. I'm sorry, Midas, because I used my reaction. So I don't have a reaction.
Why are all of the shadows going heavy, dying, and then very healthy?
What's happening is she's using her legendary action. She's using all 3. Split off 3 times.
Oh my god.
Elwyn, you're up.
It's a real shame that Deimos is here.
right. Amos, do you need me to heal you?
No, I'm good. I appreciate it, buddy.
Okay.
Go ham.
And I'm gonna roll
So-
dexterity for these, or initiative for these, real quick.
Okay.
50, 44. Okay, go on.
So for my first action, I'm gonna smack her with my pretty cool staff, right in her left titty,
Okay.
and I might have to spark this. Actually, I'm going to lucky that.
Yes, I'm giving guidance.
It's, all the sparks times 1 are still 1.
All right, and I will spark this.
What are you hitting her with?
With my staff and this one. D3. Ooh, 2.
I
Hits.
will
It hits.
use my last D3 to
No,
add.
that hit.
Sorry, I didn't mark it. I'm gonna add to damage.
And yes, definitely added to the damage.
So that, yeah.
Where to go? Here it is. And I will spend 12 spell slots to multiply it times 2 4 times. This damage.
Oh, that's really good one.
I am going to use my Boon of Ambrosia to make it max damage,
Very nice.
and
Extra sparkly.
I will D5 spark this damage, along with whatever Deimos adds to it. So
It was a 1. So
Yeah, he multiplies it by
plus
1.
whatever-
Wait. Hear me out.
It's
This is
times
a
1.
Spark multiply.
It's times
One.
times 1.
Yeah, but it adds to the spark, right? If he rolls a 5, that's 6. I'm good at math.
Roll some dice, buddy boy.
Times
Alright,
1.
So right now is at 6,400 damage, and now let me roll my
Okay.
D5. Oh. 1.
I don't think there's a D5 in there.
Oh, no.
You have to type it manually.
Times 3.
Okay.
That's a 4. That's a 4.
Times 3 or times 4?
It's
Okay,
a 3.
hear me out. I want to argue this one because hear me out on this one. This is for late game stuff because for Midas. So if I can time, when does my spark come in with his spark? All right, because if his thing goes up and I spark off his spark, if I roll, let's say I use a D5 and he uses a D5, that'd be his base thing, and then I'm going to times his base power by times 5. Where if this spark just adds onto his, it won't be broken like that. It would just be.
Oh, so you're arguing that it's additive, not multiplicative?
Oh my god, that's worse.
But no, he's
Yeah.
arguing that instead of like if Midas rolled 100, or if Elwin rolls 100 and sparks it and gets a 5, that'd make it
And then I-
500. And then
and
he
then I
rolls
roll a
the 5,
5.
that'd make it 2,500. What he's suggesting
Yeah.
is that instead his spark number gets added to Elwin's spark number. So if Elwin rolls a 1, he rolls a 4, then the overall spark is.
All right, hold on. I get this, and I think I agree with you.
I'm
Let me
just
just
saying,
let me
if
let me
not,
just
I'm
check
cool
the
for late game. I will do 1,000,000 damage. I'm cool with that later.
let me just check this. Okay, so this is the wording. Deimos and Ellen can combine their spark rolls. Okay, all right. So we're going in here. We're saying
It just combines them. Yeah.
That is like sadder
What?
than the multiplication
We're-
effect. I'm sad.
Well,
But
do you know
okay.
how broken that would be?
It would
is,
be,
but we're going to be
especially-
crossing plants soon.
Especially with some of the stuff Elwin can already do.
Yeah.
Already.
okay. So it's additive. All right, I'll take it. Okay, so 4x.
Yeah, we're really good at this game.
So that would be a total of 25,600 damage.
Ooh, big hit.
Oh shit.
Bigger than Renly's. Renly blew her load. So 25,000 what?
600.
600. Okay.
That was my hasted action. For my regular
Okay.
action, I am going to spit my disintegration breath right into her mouth. That would be a dex save.
For her?
Mm-hmm.
She's good at dex.
Holy mother.
She saves,
Plus 50?
so it's that plus 1,000, so 7,500 and
Divided by
3 divided by 2. She takes 3,751.
Okay.
And then
I like
for my
our version. I like our version of
Yeah.
D&D that everyone has to have the calculator app open.
I know.
Oh yeah.
And then for my bonus action, I will quicken some fire bolts.
Can you guys see how much damage is on her? On the combat
No.
tracker?
No,
Okay.
we just
I-
assume that she has probably 100,000 hit points that we have to go through.
One, it tells
Not
us
quite
that-
100,000.
It tells
Not
us
quite. I like how you put it.
it tells us that number 1 is heavily damaged. Or so.
Got it, yeah.
Right, so that was a good 30-ish thousand point
Is that
turn.
firebolt still times 10?
Yes,
So, another
So-
6,000.
another. Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
That's my turn.
Alright. She used all her legendary actions. Damus, you're up.
This is the time for Deimos to shine. I'm going to go super, super, super Deimos. The world is crazy. And then, oh wow, I get a lot of timid. It's cool. And then, I'm going to grab this one over here.
Alright, roll your grapple check.
It's stupid disadvantage. Even though I have like 5 things of advantage.
Yes.
There we go. Very nice. Good job.
Alright, you win.
I'm gonna grab this one. Here. Yes, very good. Good job,
Okay.
Deimos. Oh, that's not as good. Oh, very good.
Oh, shit.
And then Deimos will hug this one over here.
With what? With what hand?
I'm hugging him. I said I have one in my right, one in my left. Then another one I'm gonna hug it in.
He's doing an orgy hug.
This one says fuck off. She dances away.
So not that one. But since I initiated the grapple,
Shove them back in her.
I'm gonna shove those.
You don't get an action per grapple initiated. You get it once per
Yeah,
per
once-
round.
Once per. Once per.
Yeah,
round, yeah.
yeah, once
so
per.
I have my whatever thing. So I have like 5 extra attacks worth of grapples to shove these bad boys back in.
It takes 3
Actually,
for each.
Actually, technically, I have 6 left.
Okay, that's perfect. That's just enough to shove them both in her. Come on.
Yes.
You can do this, baby. You can do it.
Good job.
Renly's advocating for James to shove them both in her.
Yes, and then get out of the way, baby.
One, two, three. Okay, those all hit.
I shoved those in.
All right.
'Cause I'm a
So number 3 and number 2, they get reabsorbed.
And that's my shield. Alright.
That's the end of your turn. Renly, you're up.
Now, I do have to ask, tier 4, does it go into my wild shapes, or is it just me that experiences
The what?
benefits? My tier 4, like, sea weapon benefits? Is it on just me, or does it bleed into my wild shapes too?
It'll be your wild shapes also.
All right. Okay. Okay. So I'm not sure what that means. My con would be double this. So, yes, hoping. I am going to hit her real hard with the moonbeam. Um, that should be 31. So, the DC on that is 48. Since
Okay,
it's double
she fails.
me. Okay, perfect. And I am going to do this, and this is multiplied into 10. So that's 1,320. I am going to spark
Okay.
that with my D5 with an Awaken Insight. So that's with advantage D5. So I'm going to roll that 2 die 5, right?
Yeah, and take the bigger one. Oh, that's right. I gave you that advantage on spark
Okay.
rolls. That's crazy.
So I'm multiplying that by 5. So that is 1,320 into 5.
So 65.
Oh wait, and Boon of Biffin, sorry. Boon of Biffin. I'm blowing everything.
Okay.
Oh, 10, so that's an extra 10, 1,000. So, 1,320 into 5. So that's 11,600.
Oh. 6 plus 5 is 8. Oh, man. Okay.
Okay, and that is my main attack. And do I have anything I can do as a bonus action? Nothing as a bonus action. Okay, that's it. Okay, I'm done.
That's crazy. You were um 258 damage short.
Aw, okay.
You were quite close.
I
Quite
did
close.
everything I could.
Quite close. All right.
Let me finish it, Adis. Let me finish it. I got the perfect way.
She's gonna finish it first. So who's going down now?
Oh, I'll let you finish the fight, but I'm gonna kill her. Like, permanently.
That's fine.
All right. She is going to. She'll double both her and because the mini one actually goes first. Oops. No, wrong one. Shit. Which one is the fucking... There it is. Double explosion.
I can't stop it, Ellen. You'll have to. I don't have a reactions.
Spell.
I will do, as my reaction, I'll cast Pepin's Distract on her. On one of them.
What does it do?
Choose one creature in range. Creature must make a wisdom saving throw. On a fail, they're momentarily distracted, losing any actions remaining in this round.
Does it work on... Oh yeah, I guess that's actions. Becomes stun until next round.
I don't
That's
care
really...
about the second part. Just
yeah.
lose their actions.
It's a really strong spell. They'll make the wisdom saves. Let's see here. 1, 2. Let's
It's
see
just
where they go.
one. Only one creature.
Just one of them? Okay.
Yeah.
Which one? The big one or the small one?
We'll do the big one.
Alright, she'll use her last resistance for it. The last skull closes its eyes. Okay. Where were we here? What did I roll for this? Okay, that's what it was.
That's gonna hurt.
Alright, so the first wave, this is fire. This is force. With a second one, this is psychic.
Demos, you take no
They
damage.
kind of complicate on top of each other. And this is the last one's necrotic. Fire, force, psychic, necrotic.
Okay, so this one's through.
I think half is fire and force, and the next one's a psychic and aquatic. Okay.
Plus 1,100. I am.
I never thought I'd be doing so much math during education.
For 732.
Yeah, there's literally nothing I can do. Elwyn, you gotta get me up before you kill her. Midas, I go 350 in all.
Okay. You are down. Adis is down. Everyone else good? Everyone else up?
Yep.
Okay.
Sort of.
That's all. That's all the little one's turn.
200 HP.
I knew this would be happening.
That's all the little one's turn, but the big one still gets a couple swings in.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, that's not good.
She'll go.
I'm going to.
Oh, never mind.
I'm going to use my bubble on me and her as we sit there and wait throughout her turn.
Around both of you?
Yeah, well that way she can attack on her turn.
You know, I guess that works, since she's technically a medium size. Although I made her a little bit bigger here.
I'm big. Look how big Damos is.
So you're basically, because it's a reaction, isn't it, to taking damage?
Yeah, yeah,
All right, so you're gonna bubble, and you're bubbling around her as well.
yeah.
All right, I'll allow that. That's creative. Okay, so I guess the only thing she can attack is you, since you're inside the bubble.
My name is Damos. What's up, lady? You know, you just think that maybe we should get along. It feel like you've been mistreated, and you might also not have a good dad. I have a really bad one too. We could get along.
That's a crit. I'm gonna roll this twice since it's too many dice. Wait.
A reaction for Pep and Sundu?
I use my reaction to distract.
Hey, Damos, do you have luck?
No, I don't need that shit.
Oh.
One second. I messed up this.
You can just
How
roll
come this
once.
didn't save?
Ooh, Elwyn activates the tether so that Demos gets out of the way.
Oh no, I take
I
half
don't
damage.
think that. No, I didn't cast the tether.
No, you didn't.
We always have that.
I don't-
We always have that.
Besides, I don't think that
Yeah,
would that
Yeah, it can pass
work
through the
through his
No.
shield?
No.
No.
No, my tether's a spell and his shield is super legendary.
Yeah.
Just do that damage. I already take half
There we
damage.
go.
'cause I'm
Alright, here we
super
go.
good at this stuff.
Alrighty.
What's the right word here? There it is. No, it's not. Shit, I'm screwing this up. That's it. Ah, well, fuck it. There it is. Okay. One. Oh, you're fully resistant to both.
Oh, that was gorgeous. That is gorgeous.
Okay.
That would have been really
All right. That's the end of her turn.
Right, here's hoping
Adis?
I roll a natural 20.
Someone needs to stab her with a health spike.
I'm going to. Don't worry.
Wait,
Didn't
how
roll
do
a
we know
natural
she's
20.
Yeah, let's
I
not.
I have a plan. I have a
She
plan.
just has just a bad parenting.
All right, I'm gonna trust status.
Adis,
So-
Elwin, your turn.
You still
First,
need.
I'm
you-
gonna quicken. I'm gonna.
Wait, Demas, how long does your bubble last?
It's gone now.
I'm gonna quicken a firebolt. But you see that the fire's a little bit. This is white fire instead of my regular fire. I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna throw a couple of firebolts at Adis.
It says until the beginning of your next turn.
I just know from like past.
Is it concentration, Demos?
No, well, my thing. So I just know that like I've used this bubble whatever times, and the rules always change on it. I've just been going with the lower end of it. So
if it's concentration,
Yeah.
I remember that he was able to drop it whenever.
I guess that would make sense. Okay.
Because remember, we've bubbled and then shot ourselves into the body of a monster, and as soon as we were in there, he would drop it, and we'd just go ham.
That's true. Yeah, in World of Warcraft, a paladin can click off his divine shield buff, so that works.
because I'm
All right.
definitely also a paladin.
For my hasted action, I am going to turn around and face away from her. So I'm just going to turn,
You can still down her if you want.
and I do that. If you guys
Oh, what is this?
Are
What?
you booting her?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, is this the Pepin booty clap?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is one of the greatest spells of all fucking time.
I'm gonna ass quake the shit out of her.
Wow.
She needs to do a charisma saving throw.
And with his charisma, you know it looks just like that.
That girl has talent. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
Is that what it is? It's not just genetics.
It's obviously highly well practiced and choreographed movement.
Pepin
It's
must
an
have
art.
taught her.
It's art. We'll stick to that story.
Pepin taught her.
All right, what are you doing? I don't know what does Assquake do? What does it do? What does the spell do?
So the song starts blasting, and I just start clapping those cheeks, and it sends a force wave that attacks her directly. And she needs to roll a charisma saving throw. If
Okay.
she saves, she takes half. If she doesn't, she takes full.
Oh shit. Okay.
She should take
How much?
double.
That kills her. The blast of the shockwave and also the mental damage of seeing you flap your ass like that knocks her to the ground.
And then for my main action, because that was my hasted.
Okay,
I
so
am,
she's
just for good measure, I'm gonna cast Nut Check, and a big magical foot just appears in front of her and kicks her right in the no spot.
okay. All right. There. So you did nut check. The result was negative. There are no nuts.
Just checking. That's my turn.
I'm assuming this is the song that's been playing this whole time.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So Elwin, you do that, and there's a. The wizard out there somewhere in the astral sea who lends his hand to you for mage hand. Right. At this point, you hear his voice, and he just kind of gives you the answer. He says, "Nut check result negative." So that's somewhere out there. The wizard he administrates that spell as well. Okay.
Alrighty.
All right. So she's dead. She's down.
I'm gonna walk up next to her and I'm gonna look up at Lord Mephistopheles and I'm gonna say, I ask you again. Let's see, how did I have this worded in my head? I ask him, how much? I ask you again, how much does she mean to you? And I'm gonna try to pierce his mind. And I'm gonna use my 10th level spell slot, my D5 spark, 2D3 sparks, and the music of the spheres, and I want to know how he feels about
You can't stack sparks, but the rest. What are you doing?
it.
Explain to me
I'm
how.
asking I'm gonna use the music. I'm gonna try to use music of the spheres to read his mind.
Music of the Spheres is physical unless you use the Mind Spike ability. In that case, and that's the only way. Like, so if you guys had used Music of the Spheres to stun her, that breaks through divine resist or legendary resistance, that kind of stuff. Um, but you guys never use the Mind Spike aspect of it.
I know. I was saving it.
I was saving it for when we all were dying.
I never even read the ability.
You
Yeah,
never
it's
read
actually
it?
pretty cool.
There.
Yeah,
It's
it
a
was
cool
pretty
ability.
sweet.
You've totally used it, Amos, except
It can
so
it can
long
do
ago. Yeah.
it can stun them for a round, make them take double damage, cut all their stats in half, and make them basically become your loyal follower for a little bit.
I used to hear one time to try to have a mountain city bang another mountain city.
And I also pull out the hell spike.
Okay, so you're using Music of the Spheres. So this is an awakened. This is an awakened ability. You can't really spark it because it's already awakened.
Oh,
You are trying to discern his.
true feelings about her.
What's your intelligence saving DC? What's your DC?
50 something. The base is 57, I think. Find something with the same. Yeah,
57.
Yeah.
He can't fail that check.
Are you sparking it? Oh wait, you can't. Never mind.
He said I can. I'm just trying to get
Um.
a glimpse of how he feels.
Okay.
Even if
So you try to perform mind shatter on him. You're still too, even with your using your awakened abilities. This is the mind of, this the divine hood. He's easily the equivalent of a greater god.
Mhm.
Maybe even one of the most powerful greater gods. So when you saw Bahamut and Bane fighting, right? He's on their level, maybe more. So you're not able to penetrate his mind. What you are able to do is catch a glimpse, gain some insight. So your question was what?
How he truly. I asked him. I ask again. How do you? Or what does she really mean to you? Like, because he said that it was his daughter. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
asking how much he truly values, like his daughter. Because at this moment, I hold her existence in my hand.
Um, she's one of 16.
That doesn't really tell me much.
Yeah. That's how much he cares for her.
Do I get the order, like her rank in the 16?
You can tell that it's not a disregard, but he's like, there's more where she came from. Kind of, that's his attitude.
I stick it to her neck as I say, I told you if she raised her hand against me, her existence would cease. And I just run her through with the hellspike.
Okay. As you do, you press her soul into oblivion.
Wait, what? I thought we were just gonna talk this one out.
That's what I was thinking, but
Wait,
I think this was just a test. You weren't really gonna.
I told him at the beginning,
wait,
and he agreed to it. We had a
You
deal.
just murder people's kids.
I told him
Oh,
at the start, if she raised her hand to me, her existence would end.
Okay.
He
agreed
raises
to it.
he raises a hand.
Okay.
He raises a hand, and he says, "Well done." As he says that, the room contracts. You can feel the walls, or like the walls begin to crumble again. Stones break forward, and they fall out of place, but into a new place. And all around the room, from the ceiling to the walls around you, the room begins to, through these falling rocks that fall into new place, from order in a chaotic fashion, falling into order again. The room contracts, and the terrain around you changes. And you find yourselves standing before him, before his throne, arranged in a way symmetrically in a half circle in front of him. He says, "Ruthlessness, appreciate do I. Perhaps you are the ones touched by fate." He says, "I see the dwarf passed on my invitation."
That's why we're here, my lord. Give him a bow. An appropriate bow for hell.
No emotion across his face, no smile, no glare, nothing. You haven't caught any glimpse of a reaction to it. He says, "Good, for it is time. Time it is. You see, my hand is subtle. I am not one for brute force. I disdain it. I arranged for you to come here. I arranged for you to have access to what you need to accomplish our goals." He shifts his hand just slightly. The creatures around him do a third rotation, 1/3 orbit. So a different one is standing in front of you. And he says, and as he speaks, the rocks in the walls begin to shift. And you can see that in them, through them, there's a bit of imagery, a bit of rippling patterns. They've become attuned to his thoughts, so you can see some faint visualizations of what he's beginning to explain. He says, "Long lived here have I, ruler of Kenia, always, in time past, many eons ago." He says, "When the Red God was but a child, I was here. When his mother rose in power, then lost her place, fled, abandoned him, I watched, I saw. The young lad, driven, touched, a fierce passion within him that made others tremble. The lords of hell, gazing upon a youngling. Yet he was naive, unable to see their subterfuge. unable to sense their malice. He was beaten, manipulated, abused, twisted, used. I watched as the great Abaddon, Lord of Hell, at that time, thousands of years passed. The young Asmodeus, even while he was slave, worked, grew, learned. The fire within his heart beating, growing like none other. No matter how much failure he encountered, he always rose to fight again. Once the Abaddon, who was then Lord of Nessus, found wrath with the young one, had him flogged, starved, and torn his flesh daily, chained to a stone in his keep for 6,666 years. Asmodeus suffered pain like no other. I watched. Then I watched as the young one, no longer young, the naive one, no longer naive, the innocent one, no longer innocent, freed himself. A twisted plan that took millennia to unfold. With cunning, he overthrew the Abaddon. With might, he conquered the realm in his place. And with malice, he twisted all of Nessus into a machine that bid his will. With that machination, with that newfound power, where all the lords of hell past had stowed away their most powerful possessions, Asmodeus used them, changed them to power his machine. He created a force, emerged from Nessus, untouchable. 10,000 years he waited. 10,000 years he built his power. And all we knew was silence from the realm below. But then, when he arose, the ancient vestiges chained to him. All the lords of hell bowed. Then he stepped forth, and all the demons of the abyss bowed. Hades swayed to him. His domain extended to the farthest extents of the underworld. His power coalesced into his scepter. It is a conduit. He uses it to tap into his machinations, his machine down in Nessus below. He is strong because his machine is there. That is why I bring you here. You have the key, yes?
We do.
The key. Only those who have the key may enter Nessus. I arranged for you to have it at great, great cost. 15 of my daughters it cost me to acquire that key.
Oh shit. Now I feel like an asshole. I don't say that out loud.
He says, I bid you break the machines. Destroy them. Render them useless. And you will render him useless.
Where'd the machine come from?
He crafted it for 10,000 years, locked away in silence below.
Oh shit, so he's like an engineer or something. He doesn't happen to have a gun, does he?
What is gun?
Okay, good, that's all I need to know. Because it seems like Dingos has a weakness, and he's getting shot in the back of the head with a gun.
Do you? He says,
Point of-
do
point of
you?
order.
Yeah?
Where did we get the key from homie's mom?
No, we got it from the bigger super archlich dude, one of the general dudes for him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Mommy gave the health spikes.
I say, also, without all these extra reinforcements going to heaven and stuff to fight, is he getting weaker or like where? You guys in hell aren't saying him more shit, are you?
Weaker. No. The ruby scepter he wields, I believe it acts as a conduit to the machines below. As long as he holds it, he has full access to his power. There is no weakening.
How can
I
we
think we
weaken his
I think we stemmed the
voices?
flow of reinforcements when we took down that veil thingy.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like oh why is the abyss following him? And also, who's even big in Hades? I don't even know what the hell's
Here.
going on over there. There's crazy.
Deimos.
Eh,
You know how some people follow you around because they're scared of you?
no,
That's basically what he did to the demon. He basically made them piss themselves.
but there's a lot of hell. There's a lot of demon guys. All right, but like,
Yeah, but it takes a lot of people to hurt you too. They just didn't have a big enough army.
okay, all right. Does this guy not know that he could become a playable character, and then have this guy named called Midas? There'd be 4 goblins, and they'll murder that red god. It's gonna happen. Yeah, but so can we get your help in this type of stuff? Like, if we weaken the red god, or you become the new big dog, or what's going on?
Well, if this is true, then breaking the machine would do one major thing. It could fracture the alliance between Hell and the Abyss, which would be very good.
I just want to know what's gonna happen if we fracture this machine.
Well, we're
And if
going
we
to
beat
kill
this
him.
dude. No,
Uh,
I'm talking to Bro Shamboli over here.
Ask him if he wants to be the new Lord of Hell, Deimos.
I'm not asking him. I'm already talking to him. I'm saying, what's the plan? Like, what's going on if this happens?
He raises his hand again. And like this is his like there's like pause, timeout kind of motion. He says, I am no sovereign of hell. Interest have I none. A new lord will rise in time.
Okay. I guess you're in charge. All right. So where's this forge down here in hell?
The key.
Forge.
Yeah.
Actually, the forge is here on this plane.
That's what I thought. That's the only reason I'm asking.
The Hell Forge?
Yeah. Also, does Deimos get a badge, like a merit badge, for passing every test to get down here?
It is true. Deimos did pass every test to get down here.
Really did.
You're right. I'm gonna add. I should get +2 strength.
No. Just -1 charisma.
He says,
Okay.
reward you wish, reward you will find below.
Oh, yeah, okay.
The vestiges are there. They power his machine. The greatest artifacts, the strongest weapons from all the lords of hell past, are what power it.
Okay, so I don't want to say anything rude to you, because you've only been nice to us. But can you help us with it?
He pauses for a second and says, "In this realm, all powerful am I. Shape this world to my will. Down below," he says, "I am but." And he raises his hand, and emerging from one of the walls in the shadows, one of his servant wraiths just emerges forward, bows down low to its knees. "As one of these."
Oh, so like everything down there is crazy powerful.
No, it's because it's not his realm, Deimos. The Lord of Hell has absolute the dominion over their realm.
Well, I mean, duh. But the big thing is, can we get more soldiers who will give us things?
There's probably not going to be a whole lot there since most of his shit's in heaven.
Could we perhaps use that Hellforge, since you're all powerful on this level, to like maybe soup up and I point to the hell spikes on certain people's bodies?
What one? Yes, make it spike stronger.
He says, Have you a crafter?"
Yes. Can I open
We can
a
get a
portal?
crafter.
Can I open a portal really quick?
There's no he tells you that there's no crafter on this realm, as Modius took the crafters with him.
That makes sense.
Who are you trying to get? By the gate.
The dwarf he was probably thinking about.
Yeah, I was definitely gonna do that one.
I'll ask Mephistopheles if he minds Asmodeus ceasing to exist.
He pauses for a second. He says, "The red god, strong, too strong has become." He says, "You can see there's now you're seeing a bit of emotion, a hint, the slightest hint." He says, "Too strong, I fear. Even for chaos in its," he says, "chaos and order. Too strong he is. Upset the balance. End the dance."
It makes sense.
Yeah, that's why I have an issue with him.
No malice towards him have I. But for the sake of all in hell, Hades, abyss, I fear the red god has gone too far.
I have one last question, because I'm big-brained. So obviously the red god has a brother. I forgot his name, but he has a fur coat and a beard. Who's his dad?
He says, "You speak of Geryon?"
Yeah. Who's the red god and Garion's dad?
"Whelped from a different father.
Uh, who's the red guy's dad? And which one's Garion's dad? I'm
Garion.
assuming in hell you guys just talk shit.
You know Garion's dead, right, Deimos?
No, I don't. Yeah. If it was, I was not paying attention.
Yeah, I killed him, remember?
Ooh,
You guys threw him into the maw.
Yeah, everything went into the mall, which I think is connected to this machine, and
oh
therefore
yeah,
everything
Garion's dad is
about it.
dead. Yeah. Who's the red guy? Who's his dad?
He says, Gerion's father, of little import. He says, Agamar, lord of Fourth Plane, many eons ago. He says,
Okay.
father of Asmodeus, red god. He raises his hand and he points to the rocks and the stone around. He says, you passed his father on your journey the entire way down.
Oh god.
Hell itself, father his.
Damn it.
He was an immaculate conception.
So she had a really cool dildo made out of hellstone.
She sailed Jesus.
She became one with hell?
Okay. Well, this is gonna get real interesting.
But since you brought it up, Deimos, my lord, what do you know about the Maw of the Void?
You see his eyes squint a little bit.
A holographic projection, the Maw of the Void. It keeps growing, like really big.
He says, something to be feared. Something that means the end of us all.
Yeah, the toilet is the biggest enemy, guys, I called it.
Did it exist before, or did the Red God create it?
Long, long before.
Okay, that's a good sign.
Can we get Kildrak here by a gate? What was the memo on that?
Well, you would have to get two gods to agree to allow the portal, but yeah, we could do it. Yeah, because
Okay,
Mephistopheles would have to allow us to open the gate here, and the destination god would have to allow us the exit, the entrance, open there.
Yeah, how would we get that word out?
Which layer is he on?
Gildrack, he's on Solaria, so the second plane of hell, of heaven. So Mount Slash is the second layer.
Who's the boss there right now? I forget.
Bahamut's the god of it.
Yeah,
So that'd be
Dragon
on
God.
L1. That'd be on L1 to ask that one probably.
But Bahamut's like not on the plane right now, so can we get word to?
He'll
Bahamut is at the front lines.
Yeah, he's way, way, way far away.
Well, if he, well, then you might be able to just do it. You might be able to just do it. I mean, technically, it'd be doing it without Bahamut's permission, but he might not notice.
You wanna try? I think maybe
Cool.
someone should try and cascade and see
I
what
can
happens.
try, with your permission, my lord.
He looks at you and says, you seek to bring a god divine here.
A forger of sorts.
He
You allowed me here.
laughs. He says, no god ever set foot here has.
There's one right there, and I pointed at Owen.
He looks at you, Owen. He says, maybe someday, but no god you are.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's
burn.
I'm also not a guy either. And neither is Renly or Adis.
No disrespect. That's why I was asking your permission, not presuming
fuck
that
it.
you would allow it.
Okay,
Wait,
I'll
wait.
use Echoes of the Wild. And
Is it
just
Well, actually, I'll tell Mephistopheles it's the same guy that he captured, isn't it? That's working the forge.
No,
No,
no.
Wait,
he captured
that's
Befenzor.
The Finzer.
hold on. I will say is Befenzor. Befenzor is a god, isn't he? For all intents and
No,
purposes.
no. He's just
He's a
like
dragon.
just
But
a
he's like a
regular
dragon
dude.
god, isn't he?
No,
He,
he's just
he's
a
he's
dude.
the elder
Wait,
dragon. Yeah,
Oh,
but no, he's not a god.
Oh wait.
Oh, okay.
Bahamut and Tiamat are the gods of the dragons.
All right.
Okay.
Can I? So this is a Hell Forge. Can I?
Yeah.
If we bring a dude down here to this Hell Forge, would he get treated like with updue respect and like be wined and dined and be able to set business and shop here?
As long as he has
He'll
permission to be here.
Because I have
he'll
a
be
person in mind.
he'll be tormented, tortured, and raped.
No. I walk up to him and I reach into my
Fuck.
pocket and
Don't
I
do it,
slide.
Don't do
No,
it.
no.
Don't do
And
it.
I
Don't do
slide
it.
something.
Don't do
I
it.
slide something into his pocket and I walk back away.
I mage handed away.
No, it's chimichanga.
Oh, okay.
did you bring the tequila?
Obviously, I brought the fucking tequila. Amos has been drunk this entire adventure.
Put it in his other pocket.
Oh,
It is.
I have
It's
another
already in.
question.
Oh, okay, good.
My lord,
Lead us
have
to
you
the
ever
forge, and we'll do what we need to do.
met the Red God's mom?
Lady Sashie. Long ago.
She's a very interesting woman, I must say.
He nods.
She's the one that gave me the power to erase her son from existence. That's why I asked if you mind.
He says, not without reason has she, but estranged. He says, disowned, desperate she is, but a vestige of her former self, when she was queen of Nessus.
Do you think there's any, do you think she's still playing the game by giving me the ability to erase her son?
Perhaps, even as I, the game do play. You are here, after all, and I have not killed you.
Because
Yeah, that is really great.
because that would ruin the fun of the game.
He says, aligned our goals they are. You break the machines. You cast the red god from heaven. Heaven saved. Hell saved. Aligned our goals are.
Oh yeah, and the mortal world ends with the spider god. Oh yeah.
I have one more. Well, I might have more, but I have another question. What do you know of the Spider Queen's bitches machinations in the mortal plane? Kind of putting a damper on our efforts. If perhaps
Divine she is. Care not, do I.
restrained she must be for a time.
Then I would advise that one goes and restrains her.
So, door to Hellforge? Is it that way? I point to the right.
It's just a key. We have a key that takes us there.
No. not down. Hellforge.
How are we going to use it? We don't have anybody who can forage on a hellfire.
I'm gonna echo of the wild. I'm gonna get a dupe of Kildrak.
Ah.
If they're walking in towards the right.
Well, the hell specs are a part of her. I think, Quinley.
I'll see if we can do
This-
anything. Yep.
So you'll have to talk to Kildrak. I mean, you can create a duplicate of him. it definitely wouldn't have the same. Like it would take all of Kildrak's power to be able to interact with the Forge down here, and it'd be a very unnatural state for him to be here. A god has never been on this plane. Um,
Oh, no, no, this is definitely a diminished version of Kildrak.
yeah,
It's more
I mean he
like
can
I'm
hammer
able
on it.
to.
He's not. The Echo's not gonna be able to get much done.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
think
no, this
I
is
don't
more like you're trying to get a consultation, where you're trying to figure out can we do anything in the first place? Is it worth a
Oh,
visit
okay.
to the original? Because
really.
I'm like, we may not have the time or the resources to do anything.
Now that I think about it, we shouldn't bring Kildrak here. You don't want to involve him in the game.
So yeah, just want to
That's
figure out
a
if there's anything we can actually do with that.
that's a taint not easily removed. Trust me.
You can
And
try. I mean,
it might even be
yeah,
worse
I
for
mean,
a god.
yeah. You'll have to see what happens if you guys
Okay.
want to try.
I don't think we should. But you might know someone who could potentially help. Hey, Ellen.
Catalyzer.
No,
Damn it.
that would be even worse. What's Pippin's skill set?
Besides
What do you want Pippin
doing
for?
Can
hot
Pippin
chicks.
forge?
You're right. I'm like, what does he do besides hot
Yeah,
chicks? I don't know.
I don't know a lot about Pippin. That's why I'm asking
It's
it.
Pepin.
Or Pippin, sorry.
P-E.
What's Pippin's skill set? Can he forge? Because he's a resident of
He's a
hell.
motherfucking wizard.
Well, yeah, then he can forge magic shit.
I don't know about that. He can do magic shit.
Have you met any kind of forger in the whole of hell during your trips here?
Oh, you know what? Hey, Renly.
I mean, one of y'all is a denizen of hell, right? I look at Adis.
Yeah, Renly, put a pin on that. You remember what the Lord said? This machine we're going to break, right? Well, we don't need our hell spikes for this. We're going to go break the machine. And he said there's a bunch of artifacts that are bind together to make it. Perhaps there's an artifact among them that we can bring back here and use to forge with the hell spikes.
A lot of maybes.
True, but bringing a god down here would probably be a disaster.
No. We just need a forger, a caster, or someone. So somebody.
We could ask Pepin. Do I know any?
You're welcome.
No, we took all
You don't know any forgers now. The forgers, all the crafts, the beings who are capable of utilizing the divine forge to the extent that you're asking about, left with Asmodeus.
I will ask Mephistopheles what the name of his top crafter was. Deimos, we got this.
Dionix. His name
Alright,
was.
Deimos, I need your help. This is my idea, Deimos. Now that we have a name, me and you are gonna gate him out of heaven.
You're gonna get a crafter who's with Asmodeus'
He's
army.
probably not right next.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go
Asmodeus wouldn't be-
downstairs and get him.
And Asmodeus wouldn't be able to stop the gate because it's not his plane. Especially if Deimos is helping me and we do it together. What do you think, Deimos?
I mean, we could just go down there and get him, but I'm down for whatevs.
Well, he's in heaven.
Wait, who?
The crafter.
Which plane is he on?
One of the ones up above where we've gone in heaven. He's with the war host. Right? That's what he said. Meph said he took all the
Asmodeus is
crafters
trying
with him.
to get Mephistopheles' key crafter, who was taken by Asmodeus, into Asmodeus' army. So Adis wants you to gate Asmodeus' key crafter now to
No,
us.
no, it was Mephistopheles' key craft.
Yeah, but probably Mephistopheles' key crafter is now Asmodeus'. Because,
could
yeah,
be.
Hellforge.
But, it'll be hard for him to stop it. Because he's not on his own plane right now.
I don't care.
Alright, let's do it, Deimos. I will use my 10th level and my D5 spark to enhance this gate spell. And how many floors of heaven have we not cleared?
Two. The final two.
So, do I know who the lords of those are?
Um, on the highest, the pinnacle is Lathander, because um, after the gods fell, Lathander is the only greater god remaining. So he laid claim to heaven, to Coroneus, the very highest level. As far as Paradisio is concerned, you don't know.
Okay. All right. I will.
You've done this before. You've gated. It took a lot, but you've gated people out of Paradisio before.
You
Remember
know, it's true.
not Malabo,
The
Maglubiet,
goblin.
the dwarven,
Yeah,
the goblin god.
yeah. We
Yes,
grabbed the
yeah.
Goblin God, and we also ripped a fucking one of the lords, one of his demon lords, away from him too. So
Hmm.
yeah, let's do this. I'll use my D5 Spark in my 10th level. Oh, only a two. Oh well. Damos, you're gonna help me, right?
Yeah.
What? You're the
Demon
one.
just opens up a gate and pulls the guy out. It takes 2 seconds.
Okay,
I
I'll
just,
I'll open it.
this,
I'll
you
open it.
stupid. This is dumb. Okay, fine.
I'll open it. You grab him.
Okay, his gate's smaller, so I put a gate on top of his gate because my gate's better. I opened it up because
No,
I'm
no, no, no.
stronger. I just walk.
I create the little softball size hole, and you walk up and rip it open.
No, I just walked through it. Yeah, it's crazy. I just grabbed the dude. Like, I don't
When the
understand
gate opens, I will
what's
go.
hard about the training on this. I just grabbed the dude and I put him out.
Mephistopheles calling.
Before
Mephistopheles
before
calling.
before I cast it, I will look to the
Before they even
Mephistopheles
cast anything, I just
and
grabbed the dude.
say, "With your permission, my lord, I will
Mephistopheles is
retrieve for
watching you.
I will
I just
retrieve
do
for you
it.
your crafter."
I already did. He's right here in my hands.
Mephistopheles looks at you all and says, "Curious. I will allow this."
All right, let's do this, Damos.
I already got the dude.
You're seeing into the future
Okay.
again, Damos. You don't have him yet.
No, he's literally
So,
in my hands.
you you call out, so you can name someone, right? And a gate will open up before him.
Yep, and since I'm opening it next to him, it'll actually suck him through the portal to us.
Okay.
Technically.
Okay.
Yes, let's actually read what it says.
Yeah, when you cast the spell, you speak the name of a specific creature. If that creature is on a plane other than you are, and the portal opens in the named creature's immediate vicinity and draws the creature through it to the nearest unoccupied space on your side of the portal.
Huzzah!
There's no save or anything. It just rips him through the portal.
Dionyx requested. Dionyx requested. Mephistopheles
And I will
calling.
and I will issue just as a precaution. I will throw out. I don't know how. I doubt it would reach from this deep in hell, but I will throw out using my mask as a medium. Just a prayer of, hey, we're stealing something from the Red God, if you would, for your to whomever might be still residing on that plane. I mean, I know we've succeeded before, but this is a little different. We're ripping them into hell. This is coming from hell, not from another plane in heaven. So.
Okay. You cast gates. He allowed it, and you sparked it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So a couple things happen. First of all, the getting the gate open on your side is relatively easy. I mean, it's a foreign land. You're having to traverse a massive distance, but your arcane skill and the fact that you guys are stronger than you were before, and you're able to do this kind of thing, is definitely within your realm. Especially since you sparked it. Once you start heading into heaven, right? You pass through the layers of Celestia.
Oh yeah, I did use my 10th level, if that matters.
Okay. You clear the locks from Elysium, Lunaria, Solaris, and Shehakim easily. You blast through those. Heading into Arcadia, you hit heavy resistance. It's like you're pushing through um, just like massive resistance. It's like you're swimming through sludge. Um,
Amos, your
it's
dad's getting
incredibly
in the way
difficult.
of it.
Your ability to move through Arcadia is extremely diminished.
That's
Shove
where
your
Bane,
hands through the portal, Deimos, and spark it.
that's where Bane is, right?
Oh,
No.
this is the one above it.
This is the
Oh, he's
plane of
not.
what is, right?
Nope.
Oh.
Oh, which
Yeah,
one
he's
is
in Paris.
Arcadia?
That's the tall one.
But which plane was Arcadia?
The one go
forget.
up and down in boats.
Oh, this is the one. Oh, Deimos, you better say hi to your wife. Sorry.
What?
This
Use
is
the
the
wrong
one
one
where
again.
is this the god? This is the one where Deimos impregnated the god, right?
No. That's way
No,
That's where
that,
the
that's
wind.
down.
that's Elistray. That is where it
This
is.
is the water. This is like
No,
that's the
no,
water one. This is
the
the
one.
air one.
No. The one.
That's on the moon.
The
They're
wind.
not there right now.
No, not the wind place. That's where you made the baby.
No, I made it on
Yeah.
a random moon.
No, because that the wind place was where that chick was stuck in that. The god was stuck in that monstrosity, and you made a
Yeah.
baby with it.
But she left.
But that's that plane, right, Arcadia? So you need to say hi to your kid. That's how we get through.
Yeah.
Achalia is the goddess of Elysium. Garl Glittergold, and formerly Euphemia, was were the gods of Lunaria, but Garl Glittergold is still there. Bahamut is the god of Solaris. Mistra is the goddess of Shehakim. Elistray is the goddess of Arcadia.
Can you show us a picture of her?
Oh, I think she's still there, right? She's not on front lining, so we can holler, Elistray, yoo-hoo! We just need to get a demon back from heaven. We're doing a good job here. Hello, that is true?
Where's my picture of her? Hold on, I gotta find my picture of her.
So why is Ada's having such a hard time?
Probably
Like I already
I don't have
I already
a
grabbed the dude.
I don't have a really personal connection with this particular god like you do.
Oh no, I already grabbed the dude.
I didn't sleep with her and make a baby.
No, but like I got the person from Paradisio.
This is Elistray.
Yeah, that's the one that
Yeah,
you
talk
knocked
to your
up.
baby mama.
Yeah, you need to talk to your baby mama, Deimos.
And you guys are
Tell
not
her to
good
let
at
it.
this.
Tell her to let it.
I literally Deimos like you guys not notice that Deimos literally already has the dude in his hands.
You're seeing into the future again. You don't have him yet.
No, that's literally right there. Okay.
All right, you got to go the rest of the way, Deimos. The portal's stuck in your baby mama land.
Hop your head
Deimos had a-
through.
Deimos has Deimos has a different portal, and he already made it to the top.
That's definitely not what happened.
It is, trust me. That's how it works. All right, Deimos will stick his head in, and he'll be like, "Hey, yeah, let us go through, please."
How's the
well,
baby?
there's no answer.
Oh god, Euphemia has gotten to Elistray. Fuck.
Well, it was something was bound to happen. Whatever. But Deimos will just keep pushing his way through, I guess.
Okay, spark it, baby, and shove.
I just do some ripping and a tearing. I'll break through, I guess. I have a 10th level spell. I'll
Okay.
use that shit too. I don't fucking even. I've never used that shit.
You gate
I'll
through the
use
gate.
I'll gate through that gate, baby.
Okay, so you're burning your 10th level spell.
Oh wait, no, I'll use my 9th level spell.
9th level spell.
Yeah. Yes, 9th level spell gate. But I'll guidance it. That's pretty powerful. Did you see that?
Deimos, no holding back till she's your 10th.
No, I used my 9th.
You get from here to here.
Oh, it's cool. Then I'll use my 8th. Another game.
You go backwards.
No, 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 no. I'm not doing that one. Alright. So, with the 9th level, I will also just do this crazy thing.
Deimos, this is getting
Right.
hard to hold up. Can you stop fucking around?
Nope, that's never gonna happen. Deimos only fucks around. Alright.
The gate to Arcadia has been open long enough. You see some mosquitoes starting to pool on the other side of the gate, and they start flying towards the opening that you created.
Alright, fine. I'll use my 10th level, and I'll go Super Saiyan Crazy Cool Blue Deimos. Because it's easy. I'm gonna close my eyes, and then I will step forward. Because that's how it works when I flex my muscles. And I'll teleport to the dude. And you know what? To add on top of that, I'm gonna use a really cool ability. I'm gonna use Divine Intervention. I'm
You
gonna
call
talk.
yourself.
I'm gonna talk to myself apparently now, and I'm like, "Hey, Deimos. Oh, what's up, Deimos? You ever talk about how cool Tempest is? Oh, Tempest is a sweet guy. He's real nice. We're like best friends, but not as cool as Elwin. But like we're all good friends. And I'll divine intervention myself. Also, I'm gonna guidance myself. That's right there.
Okay.
And then I'll spark myself with a D5.
Your
You
guidance
use
should
that.
be
Five.
easy.
Didn't you use that already?
No, I used my 3s. This is my last spark.
Okay. All right. You send the gate spell through Arcadia. And it took that much. It took everything you had to break through Arcadia. And it's only because you've been there before and you've been through that portal before. You can tell that the resistance is growing, and you probably won't be able to do that again. You enter Nirvana, and Bane allows you to pass into Paradisio.
I allow him to allow me.
Okay. This is what you see.
Yeah, Rinley, we're gonna have to contact someone to go check that out and see what's going on.
Maybe
Okay.
she's in labor?
You,
Mosquitoes back.
Deimos, you open your gate, and you've seen glimpses, visions of this plane before, and every time you've been there, it's been entrenched in absolute warfare. Right? When you open your eyes there, the warfare has you don't see the massive sprawling out battles that consume the entire plane anymore. There is still remnants of the fight. The sky is darkened, but the battle lines have shifted. They've grown more localized. You can tell that the angels and the gods who have remained here have been pushed back to their furthest strongholds. Okay, so now you find yourself a portal opening up in the center of a demon camp, right next to the crafter demon Dionyx.
Cool.
Oh,
I
hell
pick
yeah,
him
he's
up.
a dragon.
I pick him up with my left hand, because I'm still blue, super cool, Deimos. I'm big as shit. I pick him up, and I'm like, "You're coming with me, buddy boy."
Oh, you used your blue
Yeah.
form?
Yeah, that's how I got all the way through here. Because I'm cool.
Okay.
Because I'm Deimos.
That's true. That would do it.
Dude,
Dionyx
I ripped into
requested.
I
Dionyx
I didn't.
requested.
I honestly didn't even cascade. I just walked over here. It was
No,
crazy.
you cascade at 10th level. Shut up.
I
Go
just,
on.
No,
I
my
just-
10th level is my blue form. I
Yeah.
cascade it. Yeah.
I just imagine this demon camp where all these demons are talking, and he's working the forge, and then big hulking Deimos just appears out of nowhere, picks him up over his shoulder, and says, "You're coming with me," and then just disappears.
And no, I grab him, and then I tell him, "You are cool, I think." And then I look around real quickly. Is it a big camp? Small camp?
It's pretty big. Quite
I
big.
destroy it all by flexing. and then I go like I flex like Ronnie Coleman, but on
All
even
right,
worse.
yeah, yeah. A shockwave ripples out, and you see structures toppling over. You see the lower level demons definitely get blasted backwards. Dionyx sees you. He swings his hammer at your head, smacks you on the side of the head with the hammer.
But that, yeah, it's cute.
you're you're
I say,
you're yeah, you're fine. You're okay. It rings your bell a little bit, but you're fine.
well, it's cool. But then I step backwards when I close my eyes and I flex my pectoral muscles to shoot myself backwards through a hole that I rip through everything back to this plane. This
Did you grab him? You grabbed him?
Yes, I grabbed the shit out of him.
Okay, you grab him and you haul him down. You grab him by his chain around his neck and you haul him back down through the chain of portals, and you land back in Cania, where Mephistopheles is. You drag Dionyx down.
Welcome home.
We need you at the Hellforge.
Your lord has requested your presence.
Mephistopheles tips his chair backwards, and it recedes as the room opens back up large and grand again. He says, "This will be interesting." Roll perception checks.
Oh, I'm really good at these.
I'm gonna spark mine because I'm not good at these.
I have no sparks left.
I have
Also,
two things.
I'm gonna add a guidance to it. That's a
Wait, I don't
45.
Should I?
100.
Renly for
mine
sure.
was at 111.
Okay, Renly and Adis, as Deimos comes tumbling through, dragging Dionyx behind him, and Mephistopheles, tips his chair back, and the room expands open. Adis, you notice Mephistopheles. You both notice different things. Adis, you notice Mephistopheles, and you've been watching him, and you're the one who tried to mind shatter him. So you have a little bit of insight into his perspective. You see, in his gaze, caution. As he's not doing this to create room, or to do whatever. He's doing this to he's not doing this in order to just to redecorate or something. He's doing this as a precaution.
Oh god.
Renly, you notice that the portal is still open.
Oh, I shut the fuck. Oh, I like
The portal
this
does.
guy.
The portal does not shut. Instead, a huge
Everyone,
hand
keep hoping this.
comes through.
Yeah.
A huge hand comes through, and the portal blasts open with an arcane power, like a degree of magic mastery that you've rarely encountered before. It blows the portal open wider, and flying through comes Orcus.
I've been waiting straight up.
Oh
Like
yeah, you've
4
been waiting
years.
for this guy, haven't you?
4 years to fight this son of a bitch.
It would seem,
Actually,
my
wait.
lord, that we haven't
It's actually been like
together.
6 years after that first.
When did you encounter Orcus a long time ago? I don't remember when you encountered him a while ago. Did you?
No, we did not. When you said that that last demon lord that we fought when we killed him by beating him with
Oh,
a
yeah.
2x4 pretty much, that he was
Yeah, Malabolgia?
subservience for the orc. No. This was
Yeah.
this was episode 1 or 2.
You know what?
Oh, okay. Yes.
That
Yes.
dude,
Okay.
that he worked.
Bullshit
That
happening.
later on, you said that dude worked was like one of the things for Orcus.
I was like, I want to
Yes.
beat this motherfucker up.
Okay. So
Oh yeah, Damon.
so
I'm gonna beat this guy with a stick.
As I see this bullshit happening, I'm casting music off the fucking spheres.
okay. Hold that thought, Renly. Orcus
No! Don't do this
is
to
what
us.
is Orcus is one of the lords of the abyss, the demon lords of the abyss. It's basically the only one higher than him in the abyss, right? Is Demogorgon. When Asmodeus conquered the abyss and brought it to heal, all the greatest lords came along with him, and all the hordes from the abyss came, and from the abyss and the pit. So this is a rival to even the greatest lords of hell. This is one of Asmodeus's key generals in the war on the heavens, and he caught you gating to heaven, and he forced the portal to stay open, the gate to stay open, and he came through himself to investigate. All right.
Yeah, I'm still mind shattering him.
Okay. Well, we can resolve that next week.
No!
I still have 4 more rounds of being cool, Deimos. And then we're fucked. We're fucked, I tell you. But it's gonna be sweet.
We'll just toss him into the maw too.
That doesn't
wait.
work anymore.
He can
We're gonna-
fly. It won't work.
So
Yes.
Adis, Adis, this is the being that if you guys had not installed Akelia as the early on when you guys were installing Akelia, there was resistance. Orcus has such mastery over magic, he almost took the weave for himself.
Wow.
He almost instilled himself as the ruler of all magic. But because Mistra basically passed her domain onto Akelia was the only reason Akelia was able to hold it.
Wait, was this some
Or-
bitch
yeah.
the one that killed her?
Who killed who?
Was this some bitch the one that killed Mistra?
Let me think here. Who killed Mistra? No, that was Corvus. That was one of the demons that was his name Corvus? The halfling. He stabbed Mistra, right?
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
killed
the
him?
halfling. No.
Okay.
Yeah, you killed him a long time ago.
I'm starting to think that he was a. Yeah.
No, this is one of the big
300 HP killed the guy.
this is one of the big bads. He's yeah. I referenced him in the very first session. He's up there. This is definitely a greater god level character.
This
Deimos.
That's why Mephistopheles, he steps back in precaution. Mephistopheles is stronger on his own realm, right? But only because it's his realm.
James, did you show off again?
I'm gonna beat this shit out of
He
him.
flexed and drew attention.
I
He
got
had
it.
to.
I got
Yeah.
4
Yeah,
rounds of
that's
being
those
blue
pecs.
still.
You
It's
can't
ahead
ever
of
just
you.
you can't ever just.
Were
do
your
the
pecs
job.
shiny enough, Deimos? But thank you, Deimos.
No,
I'm-
All right.
my guess is he was on guard because
Thanks,
we've
my
done
guess.
this twice before.
This is sweet.
That would be
All
my
right.
guess.
All right.
So, yeah, we
See you
said
guys
we
next
were-
week.
Yeah, thanks for the
Yeah,
game.
all out of
Looking
Sparks
forward to
people.
it.
Woohoo!
I still
We're
got one
fucked.
left.
We're tapped out.
You're dead.
We really have to start doing this thing of like taking like rests before we start doing stupid shit.
Like Gates, yeah.
Because I feel like every time we finish a big battle, everyone wants to go be like, let's go do this stupid shit, and I'm always down for it. But
Well, we could
Illusion.
also play the out of character. We could also play the Mephistopheles card. We don't necessarily have to fight this dude.
oh yeah, we're fighting this guy. We're gonna beat this shit out.
Oh, Deimos wants to fight him. Okay. Good
We
deal.
have a gate open that will
Alright.
let things come from hell all the way to the top level.
No,
Yeah.
it's
All
a-
thing is,
the
Elwin
mountains.
though,
it's a
if
one-way
you
portal.
didn't do it yet, you got 13 spell slots from the end of my shield shit. So
13?
13, yeah, 13 spells. So you use them any type of way you want, but 13. But that was leftovers
All right.
after the healing. But
Good
all right,
night,
appreciate it,
people.
dude. Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
See
Can I
you
get
guys
my
next
tenth
week.
Back from that?
You can get anything back.
No, not 10th, 9th, and
Not
lower.
to
You're fine.
9th, yeah.
Night, night.
All right.
Have a
See you
good
guys
one.
next week.